Soviets and Soviets of the Red Army, how y'all doing? This is Con Ulrich.
And I'm Angru, hello, hello, hello.
And folks, today on Slutsk East, we have ourselves an old friend and someone flying rather high. Rang, who do we have?
Left-hand side in blue, we have White Eagle playing as the 5th Panzer Division. Oh boy, that is something I haven't seen in a while. Flatine, Crippling Depression, Gruppe Vyborg, Vanguard income.
Quick call out, SU-76P back there.
Yep.
The hideous mother effing thing probably in the entire theater, and that includes the KV tank.
Yeah, it's that really crappy artillery tank and rotor tanks that no one liked using, but you always saw it.
I confess I actually never played World of Tanks. I was a War Thunder guy, or not at all.
You're not missing out too much.
Oh, good. Phew. Openings. What can we see about the openings here, big guy?
We got a mortar half track right off the bat from Right Eagle, which is perfect play, especially on a town map like this where the town is so narrow. That mortar half track is going to go a long way, especially if it's 3-kilometer mortar range. You're actually dropping smoke first. It's an interesting call.
Actually, I'm kind of surprised to see the Chernos over here as the opening from Crippling. Vyborg, we didn't quite see that last time, I don't think. You correctly pointed out to me we saw these guys last week with Crippling Depression, and when we're back for another bout, I kind of thought we weren't going to see them again.
Yeah, I really do like seeing Vyborg being played. They're probably my favorite, of the Russian divisions that was added in DLC, because they're very, mismatched, but they got really awesome infantry, and very different infantry compared to the other standard Soviet divisions. You got the mountain troops and naval troops, unlike just regular riflemen.
That is certainly true now. I was actually just taking a look over here. Pack 40, that 75mm, is trying to engage all of that Soviet armor. KV-1, IS-2, Kombrati, BA-10 for recon.
Holy
that's
crap.
a scary group of material right there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that is a really scary investment to have so much armor, but I like it because Crippling Depression is doing that one strategy I say everyone should do on this map, and that is just to push through your center because it's completely open, and if you have tank advantage, like 2 IS-2s, you can fairly easily just, route across and get all of his free real estate.
Well, and having that recon right there, too, is just so delicious. It's one of those things that takes all the issues of a tank and just gets rid of them completely.
Yep, he is going to run into a Pack 40. Hey, at least, he spots the Pack 40, technically. Did his job.
You're right. It was a moral victory.
Recon by explosion, I think they call it.
The old Daffy Duck cartoon, he can only do it once.
Yep.
We are seeing more of this infantry being brought out in, more Chernos kind of going to the north. Again, those guys, those disheartened troops. Airsouts, but better. Another anti-air piece going to the center. And actually, I'm surprised to see so many Chernos. I really thought we were going to see more Strelki, but not to be the case. I guess we have much more for that value opening here.
Yeah, I mean, we do trash talkers had openings a lot. Cherno openings aren't as bad because they do have a machine gun at least, and like a 10-man squad compared to 9.
Truth.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a napalm plane coming on in. And we have a 410 a gun run. That's a dumb idea, my friend. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yes, this napalm plane going on in, I think might see the death of this Pack 36 and maybe the MG42.
Did he? I don't think he dropped any bombs.
Hefe, you're missing your gun run here. I mean, he's got a recon plane up top. I'm actually really surprised you didn't see anything here.
I think he maybe targeted Pack 40, and then Pack 40 died, and now there's nothing for him, he lost target.
Oh no, he's got a beautiful thing right there with that Air trooping coming on in. We have to get 3 squads. Oh my gosh, this is going to be really, really beautiful. Yeah. This is like that one scene on every book was like the heroes have reinforcements coming in, and the bad guys, it's like, they just nuke it from orbit. Here we go. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. It's always interesting to me that we don't see more of napalm planes. I mean, I guess they're a little bit less bang for your buck. It's a much more sustained issue.
Yeah, they've been buffed in recent patches, so they are a little bit more worthwhile, but they're usually not common to begin with the Eastern Front divisions. And yeah, I just think people feel more comfortable. I mean, I am with, just bombs that go kaboom, not bombs that go kaboom and then shh of the fire and smoke.
Well, it's more of a German thing anyway to go for the whole Sturm and Drang kind of approach, as opposed to the Sturm and Drang approach. I don't know how that joke has never been made in 200 casts, but in the meantime, though, we have an IS-2 in this Pack 4. Excuse me. Wow, P4 in a Pack 40. They're trying to keep the Soviets at bay. I don't think this is going to last any longer than the time it takes for the IS-2s to start shelling that tank.
I think SU-76 is going to be the whole key to the operation. He's just going to go up that hill, and everything's going to die. I mean, it's got 2 machine guns. I mean, 2. That's like better than 1. Like, statistically speaking. And it even has like a 76mm cannon.
It can go from 0 to 35 kilometers an hour in 10.6 seconds. And he even likes the color.
I do love that little thing. It's just so stupid. But it's... imagine actually driving that thing around in 1944 and everyone else has got like T-34s and IS-2 and KV tanks, and you're on a crappy T-26 with an open top turret.
Yes, and not even a really effective gun either.
No, it's just a bloody infantry sport gun.
Can we please talk about the fact that there's 3 flak 20 mils over here?
I do like that. It's actually doing a pretty good job of warding off the IL-2s.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, though, I mean, the IS-2 Comrati, he's only got 9 shells left, but that's going to be more than enough to take care of any kind of issue in front of him.
Yep, and he has machine guns as well to deal with his infantry, but, like, I'm so happy his push is working, because...
It's a vindication.
It vindicates me complaining every single match, because everyone always pushes a town or northern choke point. But if you just got, like, the heavy armor, just do this. I mean, he's got the hill. He can now put pressure on the town down south. He can shoot up the, like, supply line up north. It's, like, king of the hill right here.
I completely agree. And the unfortunate thing is that we have this ME-410 who keeps making these runs. But what are you going to do with a 30mm cannon against, 120mm of armor?
Yeah, he's having a little bit of a hard time, man. Too bad he doesn't have any... I don't think 5th has cluster bombs to begin with.
I don't think so.
Because clusters would be a much more effective way of dealing with those IS-2s.
Actually, a really good way to not deal with the IS-2s is to just kind of not go after them. Hurricane is on here, but I'm not really sure we're going to rock him like a Hurricane. I think he's just going to be sent away packing.
Yep.
And indeed, yep. Anti-tank guns in the town as well get taken on out. And now, yep, here comes the anti-air nets being taken out piece by piece. Then the SU-76P is almost even going to get some shots off. This is really strange.
I'm actually really surprised he's still alive.
I think he's surprised too. He's like, wait, I could just shoot.
I've made it this far.
But Mom never lets me play in the house. Unfortunately, to the north, we have that one KV-1S gets taken on out by those 2 P4s, and indeed, we might see another one get taken out just shy of that hillside. But the flak, the anti-air net's getting taken out. We have a couple Panthers here, and even if the IS-2s go down, that opens it up for all of that air power.
Yes, the IS-2 still have a decent amount of AP cells, considering starting armor penetration shell loadout. So I want to say the Panthers have a chance, but as we can see, one of them just got killed, and now it's a 1-on-2, which is not good odds. Yeah, I do like the smoke in the hill, trying to block line of sight.
At long last, actually, we have these Shtomaviki and Ostroki squad down south who are holding this flag forever and a day. And just when you think that they're going to get taken on out, they got these P-grunts on the run. As all the Chernos are running into the forest and probably going to get forced into a quick surrender here pretty quickly. But for the moment, holding strong.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Right Eagles is going to be bringing out more of those heavier tanks. The Panthers are just kind of conga lining. I mean, eventually the IS-2s are going to run out of AP cells, and then the Panther does have a chance. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah, I was going to say, you want to be the one to write that letter back home?
Yes. I mean, it's definitely a costly affair to throw Panthers into enemy tanks until the enemy tanks run out of ammo. You want to use, like, Panzer IIs or something for that.
There's a BA-10 that just went down here, and I was half expecting him to start killing this P-force to the north. But indeed, we have 3 more tanks. I mean, and this is unfortunately the case.
Yeah.
5th Panzer has some really, really lovely vehicles, but just piss poor infantry's getting stuck in front of them.
Yes, and also long range, the IS-2 is kind of better than in the Panther. The extra armor definitely goes quite a mile. It's just, of course, the slower reload speed hinders it, but in long range, it's not as big of a deal. It's about being able to survive shots.
Very, very true. Humorously, in the meantime, the Strobovikis and the Strokis down to the south, they have killed their German tormentors, but still, the front line is passing them by.
Third Panther dies in the same location.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's
They're all dead on the road, like in a perfect line. A fourth one's coming up, you know. Fourth time's a charm.
Be careful, because this is the wide part of the road.
Mm-hmm. It's Panther G, so it does have APCR, so maybe he has a chance.
That's true. That's true. But you know what? Even a G is gonna be, you know, he's gonna find it hard going after those Kombrati bros right there.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the proof in the pudding. There we go. Told you. It's not gonna happen.
Fifth run. We got number 5 here. Number 5. I'm really rooting for him, Mr. Fritzkman.
Fritzkman? Really?
I know that's his name.
Oh, Frischmann.
It's
yeah,
German.
okay.
Frischmann.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll take another approach. Look, he's taken another approach now.
It just goes to show the real veterans get to drive the G.
Yep. Yeah, northern side not looking all that good now. Really good this combined arms per se of Crippling.
Well, let this in the meantime. Actually, we have this IL-2 napalm run right in the center of town.
Ooh.
And that's going to drive all the infantry out, if nothing else. Ooh. Okay, I thought it was a little more than that, but I guess not.
Yeah, it's pretty, like, lackluster area of effect. It's, like, in like 100 meters or so.
And the last real threat dies in the north. And with that, the entire northern flank is open.
Mm-hmm.
The MA-410 is not going to get all that work done that it needs to get. Yeah. Unfortunately, it looks like Crippling Depression has brought our soaring friend back down to the earth.
Yeah.
And that Panther G goes down in the meantime, too. Geez, those IS-2s have been champions. They have no more AP shells. Actually, the one in the lead has no more AP shells. One of the backs got 4, but, yeah. Good freaking luck being the German player at this particular moment.
Yeah. Just... That was really good positioning with those IS-2s. Just pushing along the center, getting the hill, and pretty much just run Crippling the match.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm so vindicated, Khan. This has made my day. Thank you, Crippling, for doing this strategy.
Well, you know, again, I'm happy I can be here with you. You know, I'd like to thank the Academy. Really putting in some hard work. Those guys just working hard. Panthers telling us what not to do when engaging an IS-2.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in Phase B right now, and I have absolutely no idea how the heck White Eagle's going to combat this.
I don't feel like he'll be able to. This is too much on the field at this point. Maybe if he invested in some heavier armor earlier, try and deal with those IS-2s before they got onto the hill. But, I mean, he did have a chance to kill them with the Panthers, he just didn't deploy them right. He kind of sent them in one at a time. Maybe if he just had, like 2 or 3 on standby, and then move them all together through volume of fire, you can, you know, maybe kill said IS-2s at long range.
Oh, I do want to point out a couple things real quick. That one, IS-2 Kombrati, yeah, 4 Panther kills, a couple packs, and a flak right there. The other IS-2... Nothing inconsiderable either. 3 tanks, anti-tank, you know, that kind of material. Losses, unfortunately, there's one P4 that was amazing. Janovic's over here.
Oh.
But Janovic cannot kill everything on his own.
No, he cannot. But, yeah, just good play. Good play from Crippling Depression.
Can we also just point one minor thing out, not to linger too much longer on this entire match? Can we take a look at Crippling Depression's picture, his profile pic?
It seems like he's suffering.
Yeah, he's only smiling on the outside. His beauty is only skin deep. So, but folks, hopefully we're gonna leave you on that hopefully much higher note, and see you guys all in a couple days. Which means until next time, I'm Conalwork.
I'm Mangru, take it easy.